set, in tune, in tune. Anson set, contestant number 5.
Life is like a musical instrument. Before you perform, you have to tune it. And when your life is in tune, you become a masterpiece. But what if you or someone you know is out of tune? They underperform, underachieve, but underneath is hardly understood. Contest master, my fellow musical instruments. I was 10 years old and my parents forced me to join the Bluefin Swimming Club, an elite group of fit and thin swimmers. Except I was shaped like a pear. You know pears. Pears can't swim. We float. Well, one time I raced the big boys, the 12-year-olds, the flying fish. Splash, 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 finish. Yes! Hey, where'd everyone go? I was so slow, everyone already left the pool. Flying fish. I was no flying fish. I was a goldfish. Coach's face was red. Anson, what's wrong with you? You're eating all the time. I would eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Buffet restaurants were scared of me. I was scared of me. There was this hole that I just couldn't fill. In school, I was always in the principal's office, my father receiving bad news. Mr. Sat, we're concerned that your son can't read or write, can't focus at all. Mr. Sat, we believe that your son is dealing with some issue from his past. Do you know something about that? My father was like, fast forward to university. I was an animal at parties, but asleep in classes. You too. Well, one class, I smelled like alcohol. Professor came straight to my face and screamed, "What's wrong with you? You can do better, son." I wanted to do better. I needed a fresh start. And after graduation, I bought a one-way ticket to Taiwan. I found a job teaching English and fell in love with my boss, Jennifer. And I married her. Oh, it's called job security. But there's one big problem with Taiwan. You can buy food anytime, drink alcohol anywhere, and I couldn't be normal anymore. For years, I became unreliable at work, unstable at home. One night, Jennifer found me drunk, drowning in my pool of vomit. She dragged my body home. "What's wrong with you? I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving you." All my life, I destroyed myself, destroyed my relationships, and worse, I had no idea why. You know that feeling when you have no answers? Well, I had one answer. One night I stepped onto a chair, wrapped a chain around my neck, and stepped off. Well, don't worry, I'm not a ghost. I woke up in a mental hospital. "Anson, I'm prescribing medication for your depression and focus issues. But for real healing, let me guide you and help you remember what happened to you as a child." "Doc, I don't remember. What happened to me? Why can't I be normal? I've been asking these questions all my life. And just 3 months ago, I remembered. I was waiting in a white room. Man in a white coat with white gloves, my doctor. I was only 5 years old. He pulled down my pants and molested me. My life was shattered because of a single touch of selfishness. 40 years I hid my pain with food, alcohol, almost divorced, almost died. Childhood trauma destroys lives. People always ask me, what's wrong with you? It's like asking this violin, why aren't you in tune? I still underperformed, underachieved, but underneath, I hungered to be understood. My counselor understood. My principal understood. Jennifer understood. She said, Anson, I can't leave you. I love you. And I'm listening. It's called wife security. And my wife is here in the audience for the very first time. Honey, you and the people in my life who listen gave me courage and set me free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I went from being abused in a doctor's office, an out-of-tune broken boy, to standing on this stage today, in tune and a man on fire. We are like musical instruments, and when we listen and get everyone in tune, the world will become a symphony. Of masterpieces.
1 minute silence.